for some reason, if it's not set to default, it gives no audio. How's that? We should have audio now. I can actually see it popping up. So good evening, Chris. Good evening, Pearl. Sorry about that. We'll just have to have audio in the beginning of the recording. But in Restream, if there's no, if it's set to, okay, so anybody that's never used Restream, you'll have your default setting and then all your other audio devices. Even if the other audio device is listed there, that's the same as the default one, and it's set to the same audio device that doesn't say default, audio don't work. You got to flip it back to default for whatever reason. It's so dumb. So, sorry about that. Now we have audio. Issue solved. Trying to set this stuff where it's accessible. How we doing, people? Anyways, anyhow. Now let's get this massive computer over here. Maybe I'll start tearing it apart. Maybe not. I'm trying to think here. We need more mats. We might. We'll look. This is going to be a multi-part stream. I think we're going to do part today and possibly part tomorrow. I would like to. Even though I'm not here on the weekends. Let's go there. Oh, they're going to be dummies about it. I don't need that one. I need the other one. There we go. All right, we do have something up there. And it looks the same on both channels. All right. Let me get this chat pulled back up. What are we fixing? We're not fixing nothing. We're deconstructing a computer. I'm going to try and make some type of organized attempt. We'll get this flipped down as soon as I get some panels off. Just want to get all the glass out of the way. Oh, he's on there. All right, so I took a character off, and we got mounting tape. We got to pop another guy off of there. Come on, Sonic. You're giving me a hard time, buddy. Trying to get this out. All right, let's what do we got? One more panel, I think. Yeah. see what we're dealing with. Man. Those unscrew. And that's all the control. That's a hard drive. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. I think most of that can stay. It's not open. So let's shove the whole table that way. Just a hair. It's not often where you get to deconstruct such a build. But a good friend is upgrading, so we're going to start the process. Yeah, tearing stuff apart happens, you know. Some of this stuff you don't even know what to do to get it out of there. That's the not bad thing, but tricky thing. So we're doing a whole on this computer. For anybody that's not familiar with computers, we're doing an entire platform change. So that's going to consist of motherboard, the processor, RAM. We're going from DDR4 to DDR5, graphics card. So new motherboard, new processor, new RAM, new graphics card, new water cooler, all the same cooling fans, and most of the same lighting, RGB lighting with some new lighting. And I believe there's some other stuff we'll get rid of, like this little add-in PCI card. One thing I don't know is if I have any of these back gates. Hopefully, Jay might still have a box of goodies. I'll have to contact him, see if he does. If not, I'll get one that matches it. But yeah, platform change is huge. A whole lot of monkey business involved with a platform change. I'm trying to think where to attack this next. We got so much stuff we got to remove. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Sadly, that's kind of part of my description is figure it out. How's the audio? Is it coming through loud and clear? I just don't want it to like die out and not notice it. All right, USB-C. All right, so we have some RGB there. We got to remember that. Our whole front panel. Whole shitstorm of stuff that needs unhooked. So we got to flip this up and trace these cables out. Disconnect those. We got to remove three fans to put the new water cooler in. I don't know if we're going to put it there or... Yeah, I guess we have to. Either there or here. If we put it here, it kind of blocks the view from the front, so no go there, and I don't think he wants it on the bottom. I think he wants it to take up the top, so I will confirm that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this wiring. That box right there is what needs to leave, and that's the one that is giving us problems. When we do get to the build and all the wiring, that's where it's going to be fun. I think we're going to have to make a custom cable. Two more. Hey, Philip. How goes it? All right. Which way does it roll? Does it rock this way or that way? Oh, goodness. We're going to have to redo a lot of this wiring, too. This is going to be... And I can maybe try and change the angle of the camera, but I think we're going to do a delete on this USB expansion just because we were working with limited ports, so that's got to be removed. We're going to try and clean up a lot of this RGB. I don't even want to think about it. I had to go through this same misery when I built mine, and I spent hours cable managing. What did we come back here for? It was for the AIO, so we got to get to the bottom of that, where it goes, which it comes through. This is going to be one of them, one of it, I think, or that. I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, so it will be that one that goes out to the AIO, and then we have whatever else. Let's start cutting. You don't try, you just do. Yeah. Oh no. What clear? You're not looking at the right area. This is never here. This has been set up one time before when I built my computer. The right area would be everything around me. That's where everything isn't clear. Oh goodness. So we have fan wires that come in. They're gonna go. Where are they gonna go? To the splitter? Into that. You know, I really don't want to undo this whole chain, but I think we're gonna have to at least assess what's going on. Alright, we're getting to somewhere. I just need to tear out that AIO. So we're going to have to run those wires down. And 6. So if we're running 6 off that, what's running all the other fans? Oh, we split them out. Okay, I get it. Okay. I'm remembering all this now. We split all the fans out. Okay. I was going to say, there's more than 6 fans in this thing. Let's try and get a handle on this AIO. That's the first thing we need out. An organized area. Yeah, that's a joke. It is not an organized area. I wish it was. All right, so we need that bundle, which comes through right there. This is where that angle is not going to be so good. This is where I have to find and remove this bundle, that whole bundle right there. So that, which way does that split out? Let's trace it out. So we go fan headers, and where does this go? SATA? Yep. Okay, it's the one I said it was. Okay, we got the assembly for the. Why is that frame rate off? Let me see. Oh, it's running 30. It's running stupid 30, so it's going to be glitchy. What? Mackey's PA speaker coming in one day next week? Yeah. Hopefully it's a unit we're familiar with. So we got the assembly coming out. Yeah, it is a little glitchy. We have the assembly coming out for the AIO, but now we got to trace out, or we, you, me, somebody needs to trace out the fan wires because they'll have wires coming from each fan, which we might have got, and then we need the RGB cables. Now we got the ones for the AIO. So we need, it's going to be another bundle coming out the back here. Got it. So it was those two. Then we have to trace down. I think that's it. I think we're free to disengage this whole assembly now. All right, fan wires out, and then we have the third fan that we need to trace where it goes. It comes out in the middle of nowhere and gets bundled into a giant mess. So let's flip this thing back up or down and try and trace that last fan out because it's in a cluster. Just kind of let that hang there for now. Last fan comes through the top and goes into this mess, so I was trying to avoid it, but not today. It'd be these two, I hope. My main concern is getting this thing back together after everything's pulled out. We're going to remove as little as possible, but we're going to have to there's a bunch of essential stuff that needs taken out. In this together. Yeah. Keep guessing. It's just going to be a short stream today. This was just kind of like a test to see if we could still do it. Let me... You know what? Angles are never favorable on camera. So yep, stream still works. I think instead of using restream being capped to whatever low plan I have, I think I'm gonna set up a different computer with OBS and just dual stream from it to Twitch and YouTube. All right. If I can, I have another PC here. If I can set it up for the dual streaming, then we could do actual 60 FPS instead of 30. We don't need cinematic anyhow. We need true to life, sharp, edgy. Deconstruction phase is almost over. Unless we really want to rip everything out of this, which that could border on nightmare status. I mean, not today, obviously, but it would be continued if we want to undo all those wires and rewire, rethink everything. Oh, shit, man. You kind of forget what goes into a build after you've done it, I think. With enough time passing. That was that way. So... my messages don't appear half the time. How are you accessing... how are you accessing... Are you watching on YouTube or Twitch, Philip? Let me pop into... We're muted. All right, that's good. We're muted. Oh, that top message is crap, man. That's so dumb. Let me pop into the stream here. I'm just gonna watch it like everybody else. I think that gives me some type of admin controls. It's been a while since I've been in one of my own streams. There you go. Give your words a little more credence. On my phone, it's not just the stream happens on load. It shows my messages there, but if I refresh and come back, yeah, that happens to me a lot too. What phone are you on? I have a Pixel 6a, so the economy version of the Pixel 6, the budget-minded version. What's your phone though? '23 Ultra. Holy shit, you're talking flagship there, man. That's not no slow boat material. That's 100 gunner, all sails up Corsair level, British Royal Navy flagship on that one. Not my budget schooner that I'm sailing with. Oh, what a mess. All right, let's see if hopefully we don't have to move jumpers. That would be super cool if we could get out of this without having to, or not jumpers, standoffs, start popping them around all over the place. All right, we got to remember to pull the M.2 drives out of this board. And also, I was requested to pull. What else? There's a lot to keep in mind with this build. There's a lot to keep in mind with any build, but especially when doing it for a good friend. And they're like, you're getting instructions here and there at different points when you're talking, and you're trying to harass the hell out of your good friend and make jokes with them. And they're trying to be serious about their build. Oh. Okay. What did my dumbass forget to disconnect? Anything? Is it one and done? It is. Alright. I think we'll leave the M.2 drives in there for now. I gotta think, man. We're stripping. Let's take a look at the motherboard. Actually look at this thing. Is that Wi-Fi antenna? It is. Okay, so it should have, comparatively, enough. Yeah, it'll have enough USB headers on it that we can strip the cabling for the one out of the back. So let's hurry up and do that real quick while we still have a few minutes for today. And we'll yank these LED strips out. Right now, USB. It should be ready to go. Where is that cable? Oh, I'm thinking of it. It's not that. It's not that. It's not those. Possibly I already pulled it out of it? No? Yes? Man, there is some shit in this computer for wiring. Just curious, has anybody else built on this level of madness with cabling and RGB and another one? Who built this thing? What the hell were they doing? Alright, that goes to the AIO. And then we should have these guys. That's one. That there is going to free up a whole bunch of space for some of our wiring. New wiring. We're going to have new cables, new boxes, ideally to put in there. Alright. This is going to be a big one to get rid of too. That will be just amazing. We can just get rid of that completely. I think we can. VGA the power. This is that simple, who knows where it goes, control wire that goes out. We might have to keep, hopefully we don't have to keep that box. That would be a miracle if we could just ditch it. But we'll look further into that when we get that far. That's the control box for the Lianli lighting. Let me check the chat real quick. So this for the what plugs into the motherboard and then the graphics card. That's the control box for that. Oh, where are we at here? Man, people were over here talking. I wasn't even reading. Yeah, so alright, 23 Ultra, good to hear. Saying we all good, which is no longer in this chat until I send it again. I have a 24 Ultra in the drawer. Now 25 Ultra is out and the 24 Ultra is still brand new in the box. Man, quit hanging on that old tech. Upgrade the flagship, bud, you know? Tech does move fast these days, too fast. I don't pity you, man. Them broken Samsung screens are a disaster. Absolute disaster. My dumbass taped this stuff down. Oh my god, I did. What an idiot. Did I? No. I did. No. Little pieces of 3M tape here and there. What a maniac. What was I thinking? But yeah, broken Samsung screens are a menace and expensive, can be expensive to fix. That wraps through to the back. Is it just the cable? Oh man, that was custom stuff I made. Alright, well. Man, I don't even remember putting... I mean, I do, but I don't. Let's see. I don't even think we can access that crap right now. I think that's a matter of... Oh man, they're chained into this whole chain here. Well, no time like the present. Last minute or so. I'm taking chop it out of the harness. We're going to have to retrieve that out of there. All right, it's too deep in there. It fell. Tried to grab it, didn't work. Let me find these LED cable, this LED strip cabling. Yeah, so I don't think we can access it. We'll try real quick. I doubt it. I got everything kind of fastened down. We'll see if we can finagle this power supply out of the way, just to get that last little bit removed that we need out. I really didn't want to move this thing, but get in there, Goofy. There we go. Here, if I can get this out, I'll show you the stupid level of work that I do. Which is kind of dumb, but I guess it's good if you're worried about details. Let's give this a quick 2-screw treatment. That way we can flip this over. So here's what was retaining the LED strips. In the case, why I couldn't just pull them out. You could unclip them all, yes, but you can't just pull them out. And here's the main reason. Some dummy, mainly me when building, what's going on here? Is it all goes out the back of the case where I can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Big thermal take P5. That was a nice case. OLEDs suck on price, but they are nice screens. Electric scooter? Man, I really want one of those. I just can't afford one. $70 miles. Are you crazy on a scooter? Best viewers on streambo.com. Remove the space. Man. Nobody's on Twitch right now to block that. Anyhow, let me address this little. So here's why. If it's gonna focus. It's kind of hard to get this camera to focus on anything. There we go. So this dummy, when building, here's why I couldn't just pull it out, because I had these back IO plate covers that I trimmed the 90-degree off to make it like little trim plates to decorate. And I unpinned the cables to slot the cables through those holes, thereby not letting me be able to pull the cabling out of the case. And then these were stuck in place with 3M tape. That's the stupid level of detail I go to for wiring. It always ends up biting you later, but it does make for a nice look now. Anyhow, $70 miles per hour is nuts on a scooter. What kind of psychotic speed do you need to do that for? No. All right. Deconstruction, mostly done. I'm out of time for the day. When I come back, probably going to do a bunch tomorrow. Or save it all for Wednesday and do one long stream. I need to get my PC back to my friend. So probably tomorrow we'll take a crack at it. Or later tonight, I'll start up before my friends across the water get up. We'll be going whenever possibly you're getting up. Who knows? But I will be back with construction, the part 2. Platform change, a bunch of wiring. Got to get everything hooked up. I got to go to the day job at night now. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry it wasn't longer. $35 and this guy's rocking 70 on a scooter, wants to do 100. All right, let's go in Twitch here. Remove that. Oh yeah, I gotta get it. Get that crap out of there. Anyhow, thanks people for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I gotta get out of here. Like I said, go to the day job at night. But let's throw the parts on the table so that if anybody does make it to the end of this stream, they can kind of be seeing what to expect coming up in part 2. So we got the motherboard. We're going AM5, right? So AM5. We have some type of water cooling, 360 mil, that has a screen. We have LED lighting to go on the tubes for the water cooling. Just what we need, more lights. SSD, 9800X3D, AM5 tie-down plate, not necessary, but makes it nice. And we got some RAM and a light enhancement kit. Not 2 kits of RAM, but it fills just like the other board here. It fills it up, makes it look nice. Lots of lights. If you're a fan of RGB, if you're a kid that remembers the 90s and arcades, and you love that lighting, 4 of them lighting up looks way better than just 2 spaced out. So, yeah. I remember arcades. I love them. I wish they were still around. So we got all that going in. graphics card has to go in as well. 5080. That's going to be a beast card. Is it going to fit? All right, the box fits, so I have confidence that the card will fit. So, it's going to be a fun build. I cannot wait to get most of this stuff in. The hardest part, the build's going to go together quick. The hard part's going to be the wiring. The wiring always takes time. But yeah, have a good night, people. And we'll see you. Disco night vibes. Oh, maniacs. Yeah, we got sleep to catch up on, but it'll be later. See you, people. I appreciate all of you. Let me transition out of this.